And they are going to take us on a journey of what it's like to be in that dog-eat-dog world of commercial art, which I don't know that much about, but I do hear it's a rough road and very competitive. And these two men have been very successful in their careers, and I'm going to turn it over to them.
All right.
I am the effervescent John Carambat. It's my pleasure to introduce Ben Bensen. Started in 1968
at U.S. Southeastern, and then I went to LSU, and that's when Geldersma said, because I'm painting the backside of British Bordeaux, that it belonged to somebody else. So he sent me to Dutch Kepler over at USL. It was around the same time that you said in '72 that you were giving the same kind of information. And yeah. Basically, I got out of Art Center and starved for a year. And I didn't expect that because it's Art Center. People should be knocking at my door, you know, come on. And so I went there. This is so many tangents. When I was a kid, if it rained, I went inside and made model airplanes and sketched box tops and stuff like that. We lived between two airfields, so it was natural to go that direction. So I get to the school at Art Center, and the very person who I emulated, whatever, who I copied, was there teaching. He did 675 aviation model box tops. And I'm walking by, and we're walking out of this class, you know, how many more classes can you keep that Picasso? Yeah, big deal, you know. So me and his friend would kind of sneak out. And as we're sneaking out, the corner of my eye, I see the door open, and I see a painting that I recognize. Wait, what? Wait. Do you see that painting? Yeah. I know that painting. You do? Yeah. I made the model 2 or 3 times for me and my friends. Let's go see if we go in. We went in, we Jack Winwood. Oh, hey guys, what are you all doing? What's going on? You want to join us? Well, very open. I took every class I could ever get from Jack Winwood. He taught how to paint. A lot of other people philosophize. He did Art Center. He taught how to paint. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I starved there 1 year, and I went back and said, I called Jack up. I said, Jack, I'm dying. I'm not doing too well here. You know, well, how can you help? Well, remember, you used to like paint airplanes. Yeah. So give me a week or so, and I'll see what I can do. Headhunter calls me 2 weeks later. I got you an interview at General Dynamics in Pomona. Get yourself a 3-piece suit. Show up. Bingo. I was there for 4 years. And, you know, I like drawing. I didn't like drawing exploding everything, but it was really kind of aerodynamics and stuff. Really enjoyed it. Okay, so from that point on, we got pregnant, and I didn't want to stay there and get stuck there the rest of my life. So I went and left and freelanced. And my wife didn't appreciate that at all, because she figured she's been supporting me for such a long time. Maybe I should carry it, but no. So I got really lucky. There was an agent. She owned a book called The Workbook. It's like that book out there, some of the Illustrators annuals. Every year she put out a workbook. If you weren't in it, you were nobody. And she just took a liking to Brian. The rest was holding baby Brian. And they got along really well together. And she said, you know, Ben, I can get you connected with an agent. Okay, what do I need to do? Do I need to buy another 3-piece suit or what? No. So I'm going to show my stuff to them, and they said, you can do this, which was a couple of paintings you might see in there. You can do this, you can do what we do. It's just that you have to understand you'll never sleep again. That's pretty much what it was about. Did really well, stayed with them for 3 years. I didn't like the owner. Eventually broke away. I paid my dues as house pal. Whatever work I get, I'll give you, you know, a year's pay. And 13, 14 years later, I mean, within 13, 14 years, I did my own business. I taught, I recruited people, I had them work for me. It was a 9-to-5 job, only 9 to 5. Then I would go and do my work. I taught at Art Center, and I'm staying there going, these kids, they're great. I love that they love that I know what to do, but it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm still teaching them, and you know what? I got a 9 o'clock deadline tomorrow morning. I'm not going to sleep. I got to stop doing it. So I really stopped teaching. I guess you taught, so you know how it works, you know. I love doing it, but it just wasn't working for me. One guy wanted me to take out a master's at this one art college, and they weren't really at college yet, and they wanted me to take a master's because they needed to have me be a math assistant teacher. I think it's ridiculous when you think about my background and stuff. But they wanted. I said, you know what? I'm in the prime of my business, man. I can't do this. Give it to Therese. Maybe she liked it. She did. She got a master's, back to teaching. And that's the end of that. Everybody went this happily around. I think that's pretty much it. I go on and on, but you get your...
Well, let me just take a look at this. You did a lot of aviation art. Is that you in a pilot's outfit?
It sure is. Now, that's a story for you.
Don't tell it.
Oh, it's
We'll get to it later. I got some time here.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
All right, so he did illustrations for car and trade show design, so he's designing the actual layout of those things. These are some of the advertising, art, and outdoor boards. Now, he actually came up with the Sacramento's King tagline.
Yes.
Right? So you were helping the art director not only come up with the visual concepts for the tags as well.
Yeah, that was good, that.
All right, and
Cowboys in it.
and that Jersey Films, that looks like a finished artwork, but I think that's actually his marker
Yeah.
that he did to say, it could look like this, and they went, stop, that's it. And so they took that.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are some of the other works that he did for the United States Air Force, including this one, which is the Arctic Warrior display. And we put this in there because you can kind of see how his developmental drawings kind of worked it out so he could figure out what he was going to do for it. And you can see how they're very different from the finished poster, and it all informs the finished poster, and then he came up with this, which looks fantastic. And one of the things that he's known for, and this is marker work as well, print comps. Normally you comp something up in marker, and then when they say we approve it, then you take it to airbrush or illustrate it in oil or whatever. But his comps were so good, they used them. When he was done with the comps, they used that for the finished artwork.
Because it's brag, because you know what? When I did back my way into illustration, because everybody knows I wanted to be a great American illustrator. That's my real drive. But you couldn't do it in this business. If you're going to be a comp artist, you're going to be a comp artist, or you're going to be an illustrator. And so I did a lot of type stuff thinking, they're going to love this so much, certainly they're going to print it. Oh, the other work. That one Apple thing did work.
And then you're also known for doing your storyboard art. This one that we're looking at here for Quaker State. Who was that famous actor that's down there in the lower right-hand corner?
That's Steve.
Steve McQueen?
McQueen. He's the one that did the race car.
Yeah, you are old.
I was in diapers when I did that.
More storyboard art, and he's going to tell you a story in a little bit about this, which he lost for 2 years. And he did the storyboard for Spider-Man.
The original,
When the original movie was first coming out, that's some of the original storyboards for Spider-Man.